Welcome student to my channel Educare Maths and Science. These are 29 videos I just upload from the AP. I just promise you to the next video is the GP. We just write here all this informative, the basic concept of the GP. Then we start the continuation from the books of the IAS M.A. Agrawal, class 10 ICSE. Previous video, so many videos, I just write here the R.S. Agrawal, not these APs. These are from the M.A. Agrawal. R.S. Agrawal I just discussed. But here, GP is actually in the ICSE, not in Madhyamik, and this is the CBSE board, class 10 ICSE, and I just discussed at the M.A. Agrawal 2025 edition. Okay, exercise 9.4. So this is a basic concept, just I write down here already for the time saving. Now I continuation understanding from this, and they are solving the sum in exercise number 9.4 today. Okay, so what is the basic difference of AP and GP? You already know this is AP. Just I write here one thing. Suppose sir, you just this is 2. If you this is 4, this is 6. So actually here 2, 4, 6, just you add. This called the common difference. 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. Just a basic difference. 2, 4, 6, just you add it. 2 first term, second term is 2 plus 2, 4. Third term is 4 plus 2, 6. Just you add it. So this is the A, this is the A plus D, this is the A plus 2D. But here, if you write in this way, this is if this is in place, this is 8. Okay. Now, 2, 4, 8. What is the series indicate? This is actually 2, 4, 8. That means this also the 2 is, but this called the common ratio. 2 is the first term, 2 2s are 4. 2 into 2. Here is the multiple relation. In case of GP, that is actually the multiple relation. There is the addition reaction. Addition. 2 plus 2, 4. 4 plus 2, 6. 6 plus 2, 8. But here is the multiply. 2 into 2, 4. Not here is 2 plus 2, 4. The basic concept. This 4 is not 2 plus 2. 2 into 2, 4. For that reason, this is 4 into 2, 8. That is actually the GP series. That means you just multiply the common ratio with the previous term. Suppose here is the previous term is 4. This is 8. This is the previous term is 4. You just multiply with the common ratio. Okay. That is the basic difference. So the series is formed. This series called the GP series. Actually the full form is GP series is geometric progression. Geometric progression. So basic is clear. What is AP? What is GP? AP means you just add 2 plus 2, 4, 4 plus 2, 6. Okay, 6 plus 2, 8. But here, in case of GP, the geometric progression, 2 into 2, 4, 4 into 2, 8, 8 into 2, 16. In this way, that is called the common ratio. And in case of AP, this is called the common difference. Okay, so now here, in case here, I just write down all these things. Geometric progression GP. First term, second term, third term, as is in the case of the AP. Same thing, first term, second term, third term, and is denoted by A1, A2, A3 or T1, T2, T3. Suppose an example here, 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32 up to this. That is in which way you have determined this series is AP or GP. That is very important. 2, so if you just add it, 2 plus 2, 4. 2 plus 2 plus 2 is 8. Plus 2 is 4. So 4 plus 2 is 6, but it's not 8. This is 8. So it's not the AP. In the way. And one is 2 into 2, 4. 4 into 2, 8. 8 into 2, 16. 16 into 2, 32. That means it's the GP series. The prediction. First prediction. One is the other process is there. This called the common ratio. You just write here CR. CR means the common ratio. Common ratio means you just divide the second term with the first term. Suppose this is the first term, this is the second term. So you just divide 4 divided by 2. This is 2. If this is the GP, so 8 divided by 4, 2. 16 divided by 8, this also 2. 32 divided by 16, this is 2. This actually called the common ratio. That means this is in the GP. That is in the GP series. Okay, so A1, A2, A3. So in which way you get common ratios here? A2 minus A1. A2 minus A1, that is same A3 minus A2. Is clear? Common ratio. In which way you just find the common ratio? In case of this type of math, first you just basic concept is very much important. তোমরা অঙ্কটাকে ভালো লাগে না, you cannot like that maths or GP, and the maths will be not so okay because the concept is not clear. First, the basic thing, you just clear your concept. If the one time the clear is concept, the mathematical concept of GP and the calculation, all the sums from the any book, you just solve it. Okay, so first you just concentrate here, and concentration and concept must be clear from this basic concept. Okay, so here is the first term is a common difference is R. So in which way the GP is formed? GP is formed first term A, just you multiply with the common ratio of the previous term. A, you know the common ratio is R, the basic concept. You know the first term is A and the common ratio R. So in case of GP form, A, just you multiply A into R, just you multiply with the previous term with the common ratio AR. So here is AR into R, here is ARR into R. In this way GP series is formed. Just you multiply with the previous term to common ratio. Previous term is A, common ratio is R, AR. So in which way it's get previous term is AR, you multiplied with R, AR square. The previous term is ARR into R, so R cube. So the series is formed AR square AR cube. In this way, GP is formed. Just you multiply with the last previous term. Okay. Now, here one, this is 4, this is minus 2, this is 1, this is half this. This is his AP or GP. AP or GP. So if this is the common ratio, just to find out the common ratio. If the common ratio are same, that is, this is the GP. So common ratio means this is the first term, this is the second, third, fourth, fifth. So second term by first term, that is A2 by A1. That minus 2 by 4 minus half. Clear? So here is the third term, this by this by this. This is the minus half. This by this is also. And this 1 by 4 divided by the previous sum. This, you get 1 by 4 divided by this, multiply. So 1 by 2 minus half. So all here the common ratio is half. In this way, you just find out the common ratio. So this is the GP series. The common ratio are same. Common ratio, that is the first term, second term, third term, fourth term. So just A1, A2, A3, just you divide A2 by A1, and that is equal to A3 by A2. That is. And in which way the GP series is formed? AR square AR cube. Just you multiply with the common ratio. Okay, so now in this form, what is the general term? General term of a GP. General term. So general term. So GP AR square AR cube up to the power AR to the power n minus 1. This is actually the last term. Now, if the first term is A, common ratio is R, because always remember R is not equal to 0. For that reason I write R is not equal to 0. First term is A. Okay. The common ratio is 1. First term is also, if this is 0, so all is 0. So first term is not only 0. So common ratio is not 0. So any term, if the first term is 0, 0 into 2, 0. Ultimately all are 0 if 0 is not taken. Okay. The first term A, common ratio is R is not equal to 0. 1, 2, 3, minus 1, minus 2, half, anything. So any term except the first term is obtained by multiplying its term by R or the common ratio. That means A is the first term. So second term is coming from A into R. Third term is coming AR into R in this way. So here AR, ARR. So this is AR square AR cube. Certain Very interesting thing. This is the first term. This is the second term. This is the third term. This is the fourth term. Just you see. This is the, we say this is the third term. The power is 2. You say this is the fourth term. But power is 3. Clear? Very interesting. In which it's come? Actually, first one A1. We take A1 is actually A. First term is A. A1, A2, A3, A4. This is a term. So A1 we take the A. So A1 is A. What is the value of the A2? Common ratio is R. So A2 is A1 into R. Very okay. Just you multiply it with R. Common ratio দিয়ে তুমি multiply করছো the previous A2 A2টা তুমি কিভাবে পাবে? Previousটা কি A1 A1 into R. But you take A1 is A. So you write AR. AR means R to the power 1. You know the exponents. R means actually X means X to the power 1. If you write X means actually X to the power 1. Okay. You know in case of indices A to the power 0. X to the power 0 is actually 1. This is 1 because you know A to the power 0 is 1 in case of indices. So if there is X only, that means X to the power 1. So here is A, you write here is, this is at AR you write. So AR means actually AR to the power 1. So in which you write AR to the power 1, but in case of exponents AR 1 you coming 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1. This is the second term. AR1 you write in this way. A2 first, always in which way the formula is coming. First term is A. Just I write say. So in case first term A1 is A. A1 is A. Second term is coming A1 into R. Is clear? Multiplied with the common ratio. Okay. In place of A1 you write AR. AR means AR to the power 1. AR means AR to the power 1. R means R to the power 1. X means X to the power 1. But এই ওয়ানটাকে তুমি লিখতে পারো in this way. You write is this one in this way 2 minus 1. You write in this way also. You write in this way. এই ওয়ানটাকে this one AR1 you write in this way AR 2 minus 1 because 2 minus 1 is 1. But this is AR 2 minus 1. Clear? That means when this is A2, this is 2 minus 1. When this is 3 minus 1. In this way. A3 means previous is A2 into R. A2 into R. A2 into R. A2 into R. But what is the value of A2? A2 is AR1. So AR into R. That means AR square. But you write these two you write 3 minus 1 you write. It's coming 2, but 3 is coming actually. This is the third term. That means when you write A3 means actually AR. A3 very important thing. A3 AR to the power square. But 2 in place of 2 you write 3 minus 1. This is 3 minus 1. That means when you write this is n. When you write this is n, actually A to the power n is equal to ARn minus 1. This is the general form. This is 3 minus 1. This is 2 minus 1. So n is n minus 1. So this A to the power in case of GP series, what is the general term? An. What is the value of An? An is equal to ARn minus 1. Why we write A to the power n is equal to ARn minus 1? For that reason. For that reason is clear. Why we write A to the power 3 we write AR 3 minus 1. A to the power 2 we write AR 2 minus 1. So same process A to the power n we write ARn minus 1. Actually A to the power 2 is key. A to the power 2 is AR. তো AR টাকে আমরা 2 minus 1 করে লিখছি. What the value of A to the power 3? A to the power 3, that is AR square. This is 3. Here we write. This is the first term. This is the second term. This is the third term. This is the fourth term. So in place of 3, suppose AR cube. In place of we write AR 4 minus 1. Actually, this is the fourth term. This is the fourth term. What is the value of the fourth term? AR cube, but this AR cube in this way AR 4 minus 1. So for that reason A to the power n, that is AR n minus 1. Is clear? Is clear? Okay. Now here, so this is the first term. This is the first term, second term, third term, fourth term, up to this, up to nth term. What is the value of the nth term? Nth term is AR n minus 1. Here, nth term is AR n minus 1. Suppose n is the last term. Suppose n is the last term. That means what is the value of this? L is the last term. The value of the last term is AR n minus 1. Okay. What is the value of the last term? AR n minus 1. Acha, in case, now this is the starting from here, left to right, or beginning to the end. If you just coming from end to beginning, from the last to move out towards the beginning, from edik থেকে যদি আসি, so this is the last term, তার আগেরটা L by R. In case of AP, the last term is N. So common difference is D, N minus D, N minus 2D is clear. You remember A plus D, A plus 2D. So in case of, suppose এখানটা যদি আমি মুছে দিই এখানটা একটু বুঝি. In case, you know, in place, why this A plus D, okay, up to this, এটা যদি L হতো, this is the last term, তো আগের টার্ম, what is the last, before the last term, L minus D, L minus D. Here also, if this is AR square, up to this is the last term is L. The value of the last term is this. So this is the last term. So you just here is you add. So here you division, subtraction. A plus D. You add it, and from the last you just subtraction. L minus D. Here A into R. You just multiply here. So opposite, this is L. The before this is the L by R. Here is the multiply, here is the division. Before the last term, what is the value? L by R. Is clear? From the last, this is the last term. AR square AR cube up to the last term is N, AR n minus 1. Value of the last term, suppose L. So what is the before of the last term? L by R. From the last and move towards the beginning, for that case the common ratio is 1 by R. For that reason R দিয়ে তোমাকে division করতে হবে. It is divisible. R দিয়ে you just divide with the R common ratio. Here in case of AP, you add D plus D plus D. So in case of the last term, you just previous sum L minus D, you just subtract. Here is plus, here is subtraction. So in case here is multiply, here is division. R দিয়ে 1 by R. The common ratio is 1 by R. So and the first term is L. From the last, first term is L. So L by R. For that, in this way. So now is an so n term from the end. N term from the end. এবার যদি আমরা একটা এক্সাম্পল দেখি, এইটারই একটা সাপোজ, এটার একটা এক্সাম্পল দেখি। সাপোজ 2 4 8 16. This is in GP. এটা বোঝানোর জন্য জাস্ট ক্লিয়ার দ্য কনসেপশন ফ্রম দ্য জাস্ট দিস ইজ AR square AR cube. This is from the beginning. From the last, this is the last term is L. তার আগেরটা, the before the last term L by R. Is okay. Here you multiply with plus, multiply with R, common difference. Here is the division by R, divide by R. So here, this is the first term, this is the second term, this is the third term, this is the fourth term. From the beginning, but from the end, this is the first term, this is the second term, this is the third term, this is the fourth term. Is clear? So what is the value of the, from the end, what is the value of the fourth term? 2. এটা কিভাবে আসে দেখো, in which way? You know, this is the first, second, third, fourth, this is the last term, so last term is L. Common ratio, here you know, 4 by 2, this is 2, 8 by 4, this is 2. The common ratio is 2, but here is 1 by R. So from the the fourth term from the last. Fourth term from the last. The formula. What is the formula, right? Here is the formula, right? So from the end, what is the A? A is here is the last term. L is 16 into देखो 1 by R. This is the fourth term, 4 minus 1. So 16, 1 by 2 to the power cube. So 8, 2 is coming. Is clear? What is the fourth term from the last? What is the value of the fourth term from the last in the GP series? From the last, here is the last. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is the last term. But what is the formula? L. AR. This formula. L into 1 by R n minus 1. This is the value. L is the, here is the first term 16, 1 by R, that is 2. R is 2, so 1 by 2, and this is the n minus 1. It's coming 16, 1 by 2 cube. 1 by 2 cube, that is 8. So 16 by 8, 2. 2 is coming from this last. Clear? আরেকটু ভালো করে বলি. This is very important. This is very important. Suppose, so this is the 2, 4, 8, 16. From the first, this is a GP series. Very important thing. Very important conception. What is the first term is A? A is 2. What is the common ratio? 4 by 2. This is 2. What is the here is T4 actually, or A4. A4 AR n minus 1. What is the value of this? A, what is this? 2. R is 2. And n 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 minus 1. So 2 into 2 to the power cube. 2 into 2 into 2 to 8, 16. Value is coming. What is the value of the fourth term from the beginning? From the beginning. Is okay? Is clear? Now, what is the value of the fourth term from the end? From the end. From the end মানে এদিক থেকে. From the end means is. What is the formula? This is L, and here is the common ratio 1 by R. So same formula. Here is A plus, here is AR, here is AR n minus 1. The same formula apply here. Only the reverse. In place of A, you write L. In place of R, you write 1 by R. Just n minus 1. From the starting, this is AR n minus 1. From the starting, AR n minus. From the end, the L into 1 by R n minus 1. Here is the L is the value of the last term. So 16. What is the value of the fourth term from the end? From the end, 2 to. দেখো 2টা কিরকম ভাবে আসছে. 16, 1 by R is 2, you know. N is 4, 4 minus 1. So 16 into this 1 by 2 to the power cube. That is 16 into 1, 2 into 2 into 2, 8. So 2. So 2 is coming from this end. Value of the fourth term. Clear? Clear? Okay? So this for today. If you just understand, please share the channel and subscribe the channel. Thank you. Thank you, student. Thank you.